Hi everybody, so I'm back here with another haul video. It is going to be Transformers. So if you like Transformers, you are going to enjoy this. If you don't like Transformers, probably not going to like this one very much. But let's just go ahead and jump in with some carded figures that I found. Picked up the Siege War for Cybertron, Megatron. This is one of them that I'm not sure if I'm going to keep or not. Don't know. Can't decide. Yeah. I don't know. He's a cool figure. I like all the paint on him and everything, but I don't know. I do not know. Don't know. Don't know what to say about that one. Next up, picked up an Optimus Prime. This is one of the classics. The only reason I picked this up is because my buddy found it for 15 bucks. So I wouldn't have paid 50 bucks, or what are they, 40 now? 15 bucks though, I'm all in. Mainly because that gives me a gun for my G1 until I can actually find an original G1 gun. But now that these are out there, how the hell are you going to tell? I'm sure there's a way, but I don't know how yet. Alright. Let's go with some loose stuff, because that's the more fun stuff. So I picked up this bike. This is, I want to say, the Revenge of the Fallen RC. So I picked this up, cost me, what, 10 bucks? I didn't actually pay 10 bucks, I probably paid 5 for it. Then, I was at a thrift store, and found this for like 3 bucks. So, now I got 2 of them, and I don't know why. I thought one of them was missing a part, and they're both missing the exact same part, the missile in the back. So, yeah. Now I got 2, so I'll probably end up selling one, because I don't think there's any reason to have 2 of those. Next up, picked up, wait, that one's Chromia, I think this one's RC. One of them is RC, one of them's Chromia. I want to say that this one's complete, if I remember right. Don't know, I haven't had it out to transform it or anything. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah. So got motorcycles there from the movies, and what else did I grab? Oh, I found the shell, and when I say shell, I mean shell, of a Grapple at a Goodwill for $1. But realistically, he's worth that in parts. I mean, just for the tires on him, probably. He's missing one tire, but either I'll find some parts for him, or I'll sell him or trade him off. I don't know. But he is literally just the shell. I mean, he needs a complete restoration, which I wouldn't mind to do that as a restoration video. We'll see. Don't know if we'll get there. Next up, this is one of my favorites. I finally found the twins in the ice cream truck. Yeah, this is one of my favorites from the movie. I'd only seen it in stores whenever it first came out, and I passed on it because I didn't really know what it was. And yeah, I shouldn't have passed on it because that's a really cool figure, and I'm glad I finally got that. And I got it at a really good deal. So really happy to have that. Next up, I think he's complete. I picked up a Bone Crusher for 10 bucks. He seems like he is complete from what I can tell. Yeah, he looks mostly complete, I think. I don't know if this other little clear thing is in there. It kind of looks like it is. Yeah, it's in there. I can see it now. But yeah, for 10 bucks, I had one of these in the past, and I sold it, so, because it wasn't complete, and I wanted one that was, so I got this one. And for, usually, what's that guy around, 40 or 50 bucks, so yeah, for 10 bucks, I'm going to pick him up. Then, I picked up, G1 Collar Jazz. I think it's only missing maybe the missiles and the gun, but still for 3 bucks. This was I want to say this one was a Target exclusive, if I remember right. But yeah, I'm really happy to have this one because I've been wanting this one for a while. So, Jazz is one of my favorite characters. So even though he may not have been the best in the movies, we're gonna save that. So this next box is what I like to refer to as a big box of disappointment, because I did not read the description very well, and yeah. not the best lot of Transformers I've ever bought, that's for sure. So a lot of these are probably going to get sold to, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go into this. This is the Nitro Series Deluxe Bumblebee from, I want to say it was Revenge of the Fallen, if I remember right. So he's got these like jetpacks on the back of him. He's actually a cool looking Bumblebee. I think it's kind of cool looking. He may not get sold. Light piping's actually really good. Oh, wait, he doesn't have light piping. They're painted, aren't they? Never mind. Those are painted. Yeah, he's kind of a cool figure. No weapons. Like everything in this box, there was no weapons really. Then I got this Optimus Prime. Everything's supposed to open up and transform, like with battery operation, and these things flip up, and some other things flip up, and the smokestacks go down. But the smokestacks are broke, so I won't be keeping it. So yeah, he's gonna go away. And next up, I got this guy. I can't even remember his name. It was from the last Transformers movie. I don't even want to take a guess at his name. I remember what it was, but I can't remember. Something Dragon, I think, if I remember right. But yeah, he is... I want to say he's missing his dragon head. That thing that should be there. I don't know. I've never owned this. I didn't want to own it. But it was in the lot, so... that's not staying with me. Another one I'm not keeping is this Ratchet. I don't know. I've just never liked any of the Ratchet figures, so... yeah. At least from the movies. Actually, I don't own a single Ratchet. This is my first one, and I'm not keeping him. I just don't like it. I don't think it's a good figure. Not a fan. Next up is this Drift. He's like a flip change Drift. I will probably give this to my little nephew because he'll like that. So, yeah, I won't be keeping that. Next up, this is my very first part to a G1 Devastator. Is this Long Haul, if I remember right? I don't remember on this guy. Yeah, this is my very first G1 Devastator part. He's okay. He's in okay shape. I'll probably end up keeping that one. Next up, I did get a couple of GoBots. I got the Submarine and this guy. Yeah. And then I got... was this Cybertron or Energon Crosswise? I can't remember which line he was from. But it's that odd line where I don't know. I just didn't like the way the figures look when they're transformed, so he will not be in the keeper pile. Same way with these GoBots. They're going to go away, but I have other GoBots that'll probably go with that. So then I got Cybertron or Energon or Armada. I can't remember, but it's Hotspot if I remember right, or Hot Shot. Yeah, cool little car. The car looks good. The robot doesn't look that great, and it's missing its weapon that's supposed to go here on the back. Looks like it's got its little flip out things here. I don't know how they work. I wonder if this is ones where you have to have the Cybertron key to stick in there and get it to work. I don't know. Anyway, that's not one I plan on keeping. Not one I plan on keeping, no. Next up, well, we'll go with this big guy. So, like I said, this is a big box of disappointment, because I thought I had this figure, and I thought, oh, he's missing his feet. Mine has feet, and this one's in better shape than mine, so, yeah. How does he work? Anyway, he does light up and make noise. I just cannot remember how he does it. Oh, here. Is that it? So, hold on. You can't see that, can you? Still can't see it. Alright, so. He moves and his head lights up and his chest lights up, blah, blah, blah. But, again, yeah, I thought I had this one already, and turns out I did not. So, Now I need to find feet for him, which this figure is insanely hard to find feet. If this thing is in a part slot, it is always missing its feet, so he is going to be tough to find feet for. I hope I run across them one day, but we'll see. Next up, this one I've actually got this one carded and loose because this is one of my favorite molds and favorite characters. What's your stupid name? I know you. I've got you. Cup. God. Anyway, this is the Generations Cup, and I love that face sculpt on there. I would love to get the head sculpt that has the cigar coming out of it. There's a third-party upgrade kit, and yeah, this is one of my favorite figures. I don't mind having a couple of these, although I will get rid of this one just because I have one already. I will be checking the condition, though, and seeing if this one's better than mine before I get rid of it, because that's what you do. Upgrade what you have. Next up, this was really disappointing because I couldn't tell what was missing on this figure. This is the Fall of Cybertron Bumblebee, but this isn't just the regular Bumblebee. No, this is the Rage Bumblebee. This came with a 3-pack with Prime, Bumblebee, and Megatron. And the big difference on this one, from what I can tell, is all the stuff is blue instead of red. And all the lining around here is blue. So basically everything you see blue should be red. Unfortunately, he is missing his hands, which I couldn't see in the photos, and his feet. So he's got his rolly feet, but he doesn't have his actual feet. So that is kind of disappointing. I hope, just because this is a harder Bumblebee to find, I hope I can find one in a parts lot that has hands and feet, but I think that's going to be tough. So that was kind of disappointing to find that. Good and bad, I guess. This lot, just because I paid $37 or $42 or something like that shipped for all this stuff that, you know, you can kind of, where I said I was a big box disappointment. And this Prime is another one. This is the Rage Prime, so he's all translucent, you can kind of see. So it's a Fall Cybertron Prime, which is a mold I didn't have, so I was excited to have this figure. But he is missing this little flip-up panel here that should attach right here. Yeah, he's not on there anywhere. So that's pretty disappointing. I think it looks fine. Will look fine when it's transformed. I don't think that panel actually is too visible. But again, that was a mold I was wanting. I am going to hang on to him and Bumblebee and just see, just because that's such a hard set to get. That set, if I had the Megatron, which is Megatron, I can pick up for $20. Apparently no one liked the Megatron in the set. You can pick up the set for like $130. I don't know. That's an oddity. This one is in a lot better shape than mine. This is the KB exclusive Ultra Megatron G1, and the reason you can tell it's G1, well, you can obviously tell it's a G1, but you can tell it's KB is there's no paint on the head, and it's missing the glass in the windshield. And that was a KB Toys exclusive, and it looks so much better than mine. So I don't know if I'll actually do a restoration on mine. I might just kind of do a restoration on this one. Actually, I'll probably do one on both, because there are some spots like on the smokestack I wouldn't mind to re-chrome that. And maybe do new stickers on this one. I don't know. The stickers are in okay shape. So I might just do a full restoration on my other one and leave this one completely alone. Yeah. Alright, so this is a Megatron. It's basically garbage. It doesn't have any of the parts that were supposed to be on it. And it's supposed to flip open and transform and do things. And I don't know if it takes batteries or it rolls, or I'm not even interested in it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how it works, and I really don't care. I'm not going to keep it. This one, this is the Cybertronian Prime. I love this truck mode, this front half. I wish I had the trailer. Unfortunately, I do not have the trailer, so it's just the figure. And the backpack and stuff is going to be hard to find, so I'm going to get rid of this. I do absolutely love that truck mode. I think that truck mode is really cool. I mean, if you just cut down just that half, that's a cool little car. But with no trailer on it, it just looks weird. And it makes a really tall figure, but I have no interest in it. I think that's what the new Siege for Cybertron Prime with the backpack and guns is actually, I think that's based on that exact same mold. And this one's not quite as disappointing just because I didn't, I don't think it came with any missiles. I'm not sure, but it seems like it's mostly complete. If it came with missiles, it doesn't have it, but he's one I didn't have, and he works. And this guy is usually about a $50 guy. From what I can tell, he's usually about 40 or 50 bucks. This big Prime back here, if you had his feet, he'd be about a $50 figure. Ultra Magnus, I have no idea, 10 bucks, something like that. The Rage figures, I'm going to guess 20 bucks for each of them, and then 5 a piece for some of the rest. So, it has a lot. It wasn't as bad, but it just, yeah. I wish I would have read the description a little bit better on those guys. So next up, we're going to get into some of my favorite pickups. So first up, I'll set you over here. Pull this guy out, because this is one of my favorites. I had this as a kid, and I loved him. Pterosaur, if I remember right. He's complete. He's got his gun, the little flip-away gun that flips up. And yeah, I'm very happy to have this. I don't know if I got a hell of a deal on him, but I got an okay deal, I think. But this is one figure that never would stand up. So good luck standing up there, figure. There we go. Then next up, something I did not have as a kid. Now, I am missing the 2 little hook missiles. But I do have his tongue in there. And the belly, from what I can tell, is complete. So I've got a mostly complete Megatron, and I am perfectly fine with it. I bought a big lot from a guy at a flea market, so I don't remember what else I got. I got some Ninja Turtle stuff with this from that Ninja Turtle haul video you've seen a while back. So I want to say I paid $25 for this guy and like $7 for this guy or something. I don't know. Maybe it was $35 for this. I don't remember. It's been a while. But yeah. Anyway, I got him cheaper than what he normally goes for online, which is usually about 40 or 50 bucks in this shape. Obviously I could have maybe gotten a better deal on an eBay, but I don't know. I was there. I've wanted this figure for a long time, and I'm glad I have him. He's one of my few wants that I had from my Megatron line. Now it's only... Really, there's only a couple figures that I really want from the Beast Wars line, figures that I had, and a couple that I didn't. I got a Tarantulas a while back, but he is in rough shape, so I'd like to find a new Tarantulas, or at least parts for mine. So, anyway, that stuff's really cool. So, glad I got that stuff. Now, the next few figures I got as a deal. These are going to be the last 3 figures I got. No, this is not a Transformer, but that is a Robot Spirit from Bandai Pacific Rim figure. It's pretty articulated. Seems like he pops apart pretty often, so he came with these other 2 figures. The deal on these other 2 figures were I got both of them for 50 bucks. Or for 45 bucks, and I said, hey, do you have any other toys you want to throw in for 5 bucks? So he threw in this guy, but he also threw in the box with all the accessories for it. So here's the box with the Robot Spirits, and so for 5 bucks for Bandai Pacific Rim figure, I didn't think was too bad. Then I also picked up, I'm just gonna set this stuff back here. So I got the box for this next figure coming up, and if you know what that is, you probably already guessed, but if not, that is one of the figures I've been looking for a very long time, for a little tiny guy. This is a Revoltech Prime. He's fully articulated, and look how wide of a stance this is. Like, if you can get a figure in that good of a stance, that's a good figure, even though he's smaller than anything else up here on this table. He's got his gun. He's got interchangeable hands in the box. He comes with the Matrix of Leadership. Yeah, but he's fully articulated, full rockers, and I mean, just everywhere is articulated on him. Sorry, I'm just running out of space to film. So the last one, here's the box for it, and I don't have enough room. But this is the Cross Dimensions Striker Manus from Make Toys. It's an Optimus Prime figure. I'll show you the actual figure here in a sec, but there's his truck mode and some of the stuff about him. This figure alone, and even in displayed with condition, which this is what this one is, usually goes for about $90. Because I've been wanting one of these for a while, but he's just been too expensive. Yeah, he's a really cool figure. I love how you can see the little pistons in his arms. I'm not a big fan that there's not some blue here. Like, if you look at every other Optimus Prime, there's always blue down around his blue underpants, I guess, area, pantalones. But he is a really cool figure. He also included this sword and this gun. And then I got the other original gun, but I like those guns better, those weapons. And then he's got these smokestacks that are actually axes that come off, and you can use those as weapons too. But yeah, so half the price of what this guy would have costed me any other day, I got another figure, a Revoltech figure that I really wanted that usually goes for about $30. And then this little Robot Spirits dude that I don't really care if I have or not. But yeah, like I said, huge Transformers haul. That's the end of it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed some of the stuff I showed you. You guys have any parts that I need for this stuff, let me know. If there's some of the stuff that I said I don't want, let me know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't know if I'm going to sell it on eBay or what. But I am going to get rid of some of this stuff. So, especially from that lot of stuff I didn't really want. So, hopefully that'll like pay for some of the stuff that, I want to buy in the future. So, anyway, thank you for watching, and I will be back here very soon because I still haven't finished. This was part of the massive haul. If you haven't watched, there's like a 5 or 6 part haul. I still haven't finished it. This was just, I had so many Transformers, I thought, you know what, I'm going to break up the videos and just throw a Transformers haul in there. And then we'll get back to some of the boxes. I know I've got a Gremlins coming up, and I'll probably do Gremlins and Ghostbusters in the same video. I don't think I have too many odds and ends figures, so I think I've got some Ninja Turtles, obviously, because, Ninja Turtles. And Star Wars and Jurassic Park. I think I'm going to do it all in one video, but we'll see how timing goes on all that stuff. Anyway, I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch, and hopefully I will see you back here for the next video. Thank you very much. Bye.